Have you ever felt overwhelmed by your emotions, as if they were controlling your life? In today's video, we will explore the art of mastering your emotions and how this skill can transform your life. Imagine being able to face any situation with calm and clarity, without being swept away by negative feelings or impulsive reactions. That's exactly what you will learn here. The importance of mastering emotions. Mastering our emotions is one of life's deepest and most rewarding challenges. We live in a world filled with uncertainties, pressures, and unexpected situations, and it is precisely in these moments that the ability to control our reactions becomes crucial. By learning to manage our emotions, we gain the capacity to respond to challenges with clarity and wisdom, rather than being carried away by the tides of impulsiveness. Each of us faces daily struggles, whether big or small. However, it is in how we choose to react to these adversities that true strength resides. When we allow negative emotions to dominate us, we lose the ability to see beyond the present moment, becoming prisoners of internal chaos. Yet by cultivating serenity and self-control, we create an internal space of peace and resilience. Mastering our emotions does not mean suppressing or ignoring them. On the contrary, it is an invitation to deeply understand our feelings, acknowledge them, and then choose how to act from them. This requires practice, patience, and above all, a willingness to continuously grow and evolve. By mastering our emotions, we not only improve our own lives, but also inspire and uplift those around us. It is a continuous commitment, a daily practice that over time leads us to a life of greater harmony, purpose, and satisfaction. We are all on this journey, and it is through our collective dedication that we can truly make a difference. Stoic tools for mastering emotions. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy originating in Greece and later developed in Rome, offers a set of practices and principles that have withstood the test of time. These tools are designed not only to help us face life's challenges, but also to enable us to live with greater serenity, wisdom, and purpose. Let's explore 4 of these fundamental tools. Distinguishing the controllable from the uncontrollable. One of Stoicism's central principles is the notion that there are things we have direct control over and others that we do not. This crucial distinction is encapsulated in the famous dichotomy of control proposed by the Stoic philosopher Epictetus. According to this teaching, we should focus entirely on what is within our power to influence: our opinions, desires, aversions, and actions. Everything else, external circumstances, others' behavior, life's inevitable events, lies beyond our control and should be accepted with serenity. This practice does not imply indifference or passivity in the face of adversity. Rather, it is an invitation to act deliberately and effectively within the bounds of what we can influence. By adopting this perspective, we can reduce the stress and anxiety caused by excessive concerns about things we cannot change and focus our energy on those areas where we can make a real positive difference. Distinguishing between the controllable and the uncontrollable also helps us cultivate greater acceptance of life's inevitable circumstances. Instead of struggling against the inevitable or wasting energy on futile attempts to change what cannot be changed, we are encouraged to embrace an attitude of acceptance and adaptability. This does not mean passive resignation, but rather a conscious and empowered response to life's realities. Practice of self-reflection. Self-reflection is a fundamental tool on the path to self-awareness and personal growth. In the Stoic context, this practice involves not only thinking about our actions and choices, but also examining our thoughts and emotions with honesty and objectivity. By becoming more aware of our patterns of thinking and reacting, we gain valuable insights into ourselves and how we can improve. Stoic self-reflection is not an exercise in harsh self-judgment, but an opportunity to learn and grow. It is a chance to identify any deviations from our ethical ideals and personal values and adjust our behavior and attitude accordingly. By doing so, we can become more aligned with our own aspirations and more capable of handling challenging situations that life presents us. Moreover, the practice of self-reflection helps us develop greater self-discipline and emotional self-control. By examining our emotional reactions to different events and situations, we can identify areas where we can respond more effectively and constructively. This does not mean suppressing our emotions, but rather cultivating greater awareness and choice in how we express and manage our feelings. Imagine the worst-case scenarios. One of the distinctive aspects of Stoic philosophy is the practice of negative visualization. Unlike the optimistic approach that often encourages us to imagine only the best possible outcome, negative visualization invites us to consider the worst-case scenarios. This may seem counterintuitive at first glance, but it serves a profound and transformative purpose. Negative visualization serves several important purposes. Firstly, it mentally prepares us for adversities and setbacks that may arise in our lives. By contemplating challenging scenarios, we are anticipating possible obstacles and equipping ourselves with the emotional resilience needed to face them if and when they occur. Instead of being caught off guard or overwhelmed by fear in the face of difficulties, we are mentally and emotionally prepared to respond more calmly and rationally. Furthermore, negative visualization helps us appreciate more what we have in the present. By confronting the possibility of losing what we take for granted, whether it's health, security, relationships, or achievements, we develop a deep sense of gratitude and appreciation. This does not mean living in anticipation of disaster, but rather recognizing the fragility and impermanence of life and cherishing each moment with greater awareness and value. Memento Mori, remember death. The principle of Memento Mori, translated from Latin as remember death, is a central practice in Stoicism. This constant reflection on our own mortality is not an invitation to pessimism or melancholy, but rather a powerful reminder of the transient nature of life and the urgency of living with purpose and meaning. By acknowledging that death is inevitable and that our time in this world is limited, we are encouraged to prioritize what truly matters and not to lose ourselves in trivial concerns or pursuit of fleeting pleasures. Memento Mori urges us to face reality head-on and to live according to our deepest values. It inspires us to cultivate meaningful relationships, pursue goals that truly fulfill us, and contribute positively to the world around us. This practice not only helps us live a more authentic life aligned with our principles, but also gives us the courage needed to face challenges with serenity and dignity. By integrating these Stoic tools into our daily lives, we not only strengthen our ability to master our emotions, but also cultivate a mindset of growth and greater emotional resilience. Each of these practices is not merely an isolated technique, but part of an integrated system of practical philosophy that guides us toward a life of greater wisdom, inner peace, and personal fulfillment. If you felt inspired by this message, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and share your reflections in the comments. Together, we can spread Stoic wisdom and create a more resilient and virtuous world.